Hi, this is the Fit Patriot, Tami Lindahl, and today I am going to take you through a yoga flow, level 2-ish. I'm going to make it throw a little power moves in there, but you feel free to modify, do whatever you need to do. You don't have to go as deep with the lunges. If your knees bother you, you can always take a child's pose or take a rest anytime you want. But with that said, let's go ahead and get started. All you're going to need is a block. And if you don't have a block, I just use my water bottle. So you really don't need anything but your yoga mat, and that's it. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let's start in a child's pose today. Your knees can be apart, toes touching, sitting back, reaching your hands out. Bring your chin down towards your chest. And I want you just to focus on your breath and focus on breathing in through your nose and drawing that oxygen down through the base of your spine, and then exhale back through your nose, and just kind of focus in on your breath so you can get present here. Taking one more cycle of breath here. Now I want you to press your palms into your mat, circle your upper arms in, and lift your fingertips up off the mat. So you're activating those upper arms. Press any air bubbles that might be between your palm and that mat. And circle that in, and then draw those fingertips down and dig your fingertips in to the mat. So the palms come up. Again, circle those upper arms in, and then go ahead and release those hands down. Let's walk the hands over to the right for a side body stretch. And breathe. Back to center and then over to the other side. And back to center, and then come all the way up. Let's bring those knees together, and let's take an inhale all the way up. Inhale, exhale, palms at your heart, just because I like that pose. Makes me feel comfortable and safe. Inhale all the way up. We're going to exhale, left cheek on the mat. Come all the way down. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, right cheek on the mat. Inhale up. One more time each side, left cheek on the mat. Exhale. And come down, exhale. Inhale up. Palms on at your chest. Okay, let's find your tabletop. Let's take a couple of cat-cows here. You can take them at your own pace, but your exhale should be spine to the sky. Nice back stretch. Tailbone points down. Inhale, heart center forward. So you really want to stretch through that chest, pushing the earth away, circling those upper arms in. Exhale, spine to the sky. Inhale. And find your neutral. Let's extend that right leg out. Circle that inner thigh toward the sky. Toes point toward the earth. Let's inhale, left arm up. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale out. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale out. Exhale, crunch it in. Use your core. Inhale out and drop it down. Let's get the other side here. Extend, flex that foot, circle that inner thigh toward the sky so your toes are pointed toward the earth. Take your inhale and exhale. Use your core. Inhale, send it out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, send it out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, send it out. And drop it down. Let's go ahead and bring your right foot forward. And we'll pause here for a moment. Let that hip sink in. So you get a nice juicy stretch on that left hip flexor side. Want to come up here and lengthen through that left side, that left hip. And just sort of ease into that. Breathe into that left hip. Shoulders are down away from the ears. And breathe. Let's take an inhale all the way up. And come back, maybe a little back bend here if that's in your practice. Listen to your body. If that doesn't feel right, come out of it a little bit. Let's reach your hands behind you. Now notice which thumb comes on top. Just pay attention because we're going to switch it in just a minute. Let's open our heart center up toward the sky. Take an inhale and then exhale, come forward. Maybe draw those fingertips upward. Inhale up. And exhale, twist. Looking back towards those right fingertips. Maybe you bring your arm out here. Inhale up. And come all the way back down. Find a modified plank here. You can stay in tabletop if you need to. Modified plank. Circle those upper arms in and slowly lower down. Exhale. Inhale, push up. You could pause here for the modified plank, or we can take two more. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Find your tabletop and let's bring that left foot forward. Let's enjoy that juicy stretch on that right side. Again, knee is right over your ankle. And breathe into that right hip. Inhale all the way up. That feels so good in that right hip. Open it up. Let's bring your hands behind you. Now this time, opposite thumb goes on top. Open, open, open your heart center. Shine your beautiful heart center toward the sky. Exhale, come forward. Draw the knuckles toward the sky. Inhale, release, come all the way back up. And exhale, twist. And release it down. Find your chaturanga of choice. Modified plank, you can pick those knees up for a full chaturanga. Shift forward slightly. Shoulders over fingertips. And exhale slowly, slowly, slowly all the way down. And push up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And come all the way down, toenails on the mat. And pull those shoulders open. Let's bring those hands behind the back. Open, open, open. And exhale, release down. Place your hands on your mat and come up for a child's pose. All right, let's go ahead and find our first downward facing dog. So let's go ahead and pedal those heels down one at a time. Should feel really good on the backs of those legs. And then find your downward facing dog. Nice straight spine, pressing your chest through towards your thighs. Put your left foot center and inhale right leg up for three-legged dog. We are going to exhale. We're going to float into plank. Bring your knee to your nose. Round your back, pull the belly button in. Maybe you even touch that nose to your knee. Inhale, send it back, flex your foot. Exhale, float into plank. This time right knee goes to right elbow. And pause. You can be down on your knee here too. If you need to modify, that would be a way to do it. Inhale, send it back. Now we're gonna go for a twist. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Pause. You feel your muscles shaking yet? Inhale, send it back, three-legged dog. Exhale, look between your hands and step it through. I want you to scooch that right foot over so it's a little closer to that right edge of the mat. And if you want to be on your knee to modify this, you can, but we're going to come all the way up for your crescent. And breathe. So let's bring your hands behind you. Notice which thumb's on top. Open up your heart center. Sign it up. We've got dogs walking by. Inhale, heart center toward the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe you want to keep your hands down by your sacrum. Maybe you draw them up for a really heart opener. Inhale, come all the way up. Bend that back knee, tailbone tucks down. And exhale, twist. You can use your hand for leverage here, or you can come all the way out. Inhale up, straighten that leg. Exhale down. Maybe tap that knee to the mat. You don't have to go as deep as that if that bothers your knees. You modify as you like. And twist. Inhale up. And exhale down, back to your crescent. Come all the way back down. Find your plank. You can be on your knees. Chaturanga. Exhale down. Let's take a cobra here. Toenails on the mat. Pull those shoulders back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. If you'd like to come up for an upward facing dog, you're ready? Go for it. It's a nice front body stretch here. And then exhale back to downward facing dog. And breathe. Are we breathing? Let's inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Round your spine. Use your abs. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Spider-Man. Pause. Let your muscles work a little here. Inhale back. Exhale for the twist. Left knee, right elbow. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, look between your hands and step it through. Scooch that left foot over so your right foot's in the right lane, left foot's in the left lane. You're not on a tight wire. And then we can come all the way up for the crescent. Again, modify, put your knee down. All right. So we'll pause here. Think about pulling the belly button in and shooting that spine or that tailbone down. We are here. Let's release back. Opposite thumb goes on top. Open up the heart center. And exhale, forward fold. And inhale, release all the way up. Exhale, twist. You can use your leg for leverage if you want. Inhale up, straighten that front leg. Exhale, twist, drop. Maybe you tap your knee to the mat. Inhale up, straighten. Exhale down. Inhale up. Back to your crescent. And exhale. All the way down. Find your plank. You can be on your knees. Chaturanga. Inhale for up dog or cobra, your choice. And exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Are you warm yet? I am in the beautiful Phoenix, Scottsdale area, and it is so perfect out here, but I am getting warm. All right, so let's go ahead and do that again. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Pull that belly button in. Look between your hands and step it through. Let's inhale up for crescent. We're going to add on here. So again, belly button's pulled in, tailbone is down. We're going to drop that back left heel and come into the warrior. So your hand is just behind you. Let's flip that right hand up and reverse. And side angle. So your arm can be on your thigh. If you want a little bit more side body stretch, you can. This is going to be some core work here. Reverse. Side body stretch. And reverse. Back to warrior two. Find your crescent. Let's take an inhale and exhale, forward fold. Send both hands back. This time your hands, your fingertips are spread. So the fingertips are spread apart. Inhale up. Keeping the knees bent, if you can. Exhale, fold. This is hamstring, glute work. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way back up. And exhale, go through your flow. Find your plank. Can be on your knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up for cobra or upward facing dog. Open up through the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Are we breathing? Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Find your crescent. And then take your warrior two. So you should have heel to arch alignment here. Arms straight out. Your gaze should be over your left fingers. And let's reverse. So you should feel a juicy side body stretch here. So you don't want your shoulder to be forward. You want to pull it back. So imagine you've got a pane of glass in front of you and behind you. So you're within those two. And maybe you bring your gaze up. Exhale, side angle. And now reach. Again, stretching the other side. So it's a lot of oblique and core work here. Reverse. And side angle. And reverse. And find your warrior. All right, let's find our crescent. Knees are bent. Take an inhale and exhale, forward fold. Pushing through that front left heel. Inhale, come all the way back up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, come all the way down. Go through your flow. Find your plank of choice, chaturanga. Exhale. You can add an extra one in there if you like. Toenails on the mat. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. And go ahead and take a child's pose. Take a few cycles of breath. You can circle your wrists. Good morning. I'm going to take a drink of water. Guess I'm not going to take a drink of water. Drink of water had me. At least it's nice and cold. All right, few more cycles of breath in your child's pose. And then we will find ourselves in a downward facing dog. Pressing those heels down. Pressing your chest through towards your thighs. Let's lift those heels, bend those knees, and we'll pause here for a minute. You want to circle those upper arms in, activating those upper arm muscles. Go ahead and straighten those legs, and then step walk, jump, or float to the top of the mat. Let's inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, palms to your heart. Okay, how are we doing? Are we breathing? All right, let's take an inhale up. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive. Heart center comes forward first. Inhale, lengthen. Nice long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Palms at your heart. Inhale up. Let's interlace those fingers up here and lean to the right, keeping both feet equally rooted into your mat. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And palms at your heart. Let's bring that left foot back. Let's scooch the feet wide. Inhale up. Exhale, palms, hands behind you. Open it up. Open, open, open. Exhale, fold. Now this time you might want to come toward the inner thigh for humble warrior. Inhale, rise up. Back bend. Exhale, fold. Release the hands. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I almost got hit by a golf ball. Inhale. And exhale, palms at your heart. And extend out for warrior. Reverse. Side angle. Warrior two. And windmill it down. Take your flow or meet me in a child's pose. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And walk those feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. And palms at your heart. All right, let's step that left foot back. Find your crescent. Hands behind. Open it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, release your hands. Crescent. Exhale, fold. You're coming to the inside of that left thigh if you can. Humble warrior. Let's go one more. Exhale. Inhale up. And find your warrior two. Reverse side body stretch. And side angle. Warrior two. Windmill it down. Go through your flow. Oh, that feels so good. Down dog. And then walk your feet to your hands. And come all the way up. And palms at your heart. All right, let's practice some balance here. You want to have your water bottle nearby or your block. Let me get back here so you guys can see. You can just use that if you need it. So, let's inhale. Knee comes up forward. Lengthen your body, your spine nice and tall. And exhale, forward fold. So this is like what we were doing earlier, only we're balancing. We're still working that left. We're going to go two more times. Take your time. Exhale, forward. Now, if you need to grab your block or blocks, you can, absolutely. If not, work your balance. Boop. I'm on an angle here, so that's kind of a trick. Inhale up and bring it down. Let's get the other side. In case I need my block there. Inhale up. Bring your knee forward. Inhale, pull the belly button in. Exhale, send it back out. Inhale, bring it in. Pull the belly button in toward the spine. Exhale, come back out. Inhale. And palms at your heart. Okay, so let's have your block or your water bottle nearby. You're going to go nice and wide. I'm going to put my block or water bottle behind me. I'm going to go for some triangle poses here, but we're going to work some more core. So I'm going to have you bend your right knee and turn those right toes towards the short end of the mat. Our arm's going to be out. So we're going to reach, 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 kind of poke that hip out a little bit. Again, 2 panes of glass, 1 in front. So I'm not leaning forward. If this is as far as I can go, I don't want to try to reach further and then bring this left shoulder forward. I want to keep it back between those panes of glass. And then we can come down, use your block if you need to. You're going to come here. And then side body stretch here. Staying within those 2 panes of glass. You want to challenge yourself. Bring that other arm up. Inhale up, use your core. You really want to tuck that tailbone and come over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. And palms at your heart. Turn those toes center. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So let's bring those hands up and down here. Turn those left toes to the short end of the mat. We're going to reach, reach, reach. Feel that nice juicy stretch in that inner thigh. Come down for your triangle. And then reach over. The right shoulder stays over the left shoulder. And then maybe we bring it here. Use your core. Come all the way up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. And palms at your heart, toes to the center. Let's take an inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, come halfway. And if the ground needs to be closer to you, you can use your blocks or your water bottle. So there's your halfway mark. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands over to one side. Total back body stretch here. We worked a lot of the back body. We worked a lot of hamstrings and glutes today. So it's nice to get a stretch on that other side. Back to center. Let's go back to the first side here. If you'd like to add a twist here, bring your right arm up. And come back to the other side. Stay here or add your twist. And release it down. Come back to the center. Come halfway up and then maybe lift those hands up. Look down toward the ground so that your spine, including your neck, is straight. Inhale all the way up. And palms at your heart. Are we breathing? Heel toe it in. Bring it in. Let's shake it out. Let's come back to the top of our mat here. We'll take an inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Find your plank. Let's go through our last flow here. Chaturanga. Add an extra push-up if you want it. Inhale up for up dog. Oh, that feels so good. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna lift that right leg up. And then exhale, place that shin down behind your wrist. This is called a pigeon pose. And you want to try to keep your hips even. The goal would be to have the shin parallel with the top of the mat. That's not happening in my body today, but that's the goal, right? So this is going to be a really, really, really good stretch for the glutes, back, the low back, Now you can stay here, you can come down and just hang out here for a moment, taking a few cycles of breath. Breathing into that right hip. You need to be up higher. If that's too deep of a stretch for you, that's fine. Hang out here. As I said earlier, listen to your body. The body is very smart. It's the brain that's stupid. The brain says, do, and the body says, no, don't. I can't do that. I don't want to do that right now. Listen to your body. All right, slowly come out of the stretch. We'll find our downward facing dog and we're gonna just circle that hip. Get the circulation back in that space. And then we're gonna get the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, come into pigeon on that other side. Toenails on the mat. You can stay here, you can come down. Feel how good that feels in your left cheek and your low back. Hang out here, take a few cycles of breath. One more cycle of breath here. And then we take your time. Slowly come out. Find your downward facing dog. Circle your hip. Do whatever your body needs to do in that. Circle it out. And then go ahead and drop to your knees and come to a seated position. I'm going to go ahead and go with open legs here. So, did a little bit of inner thigh stuff earlier, so let's inhale up and exhale, forward fold. Just kind of walk those fingers out. Should feel good. Hope you're feeling good now. Walk it over to one side. And other side. And back to center. Let's take an inhale all the way up and exhale, twist. Lengthen your spine, looking over your shoulder. Inhale up and twist, other side. Inhale up, exhale, palms at your heart. Let's put the soles of the feet together. Now this is another hip opener. You can use your forearms to push those knees apart and then lengthen your spine and come forward. This should feel good. I know a lot of us carry tension in our hips. It's a good way to release it. Inhale, maybe you come a little further in. Maybe. And inhale up, bring those knees together, round your spine, chin to chest. So you're separating your shoulder blades. You should feel this stretch through your entire back. And slowly release. We'll find our way onto the mat. lay back. You can keep one knee bent. Bring your leg up, circle your toes. A little hamstring stretch for you. And release it down. Let's get the other side. And release. Let's bring those knees in. Let's crunch it all the way up. Use your core. One last shot. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Release down. You can take a happy baby if you like. Rock back and forth, whatever your body's craving. We're going to prepare for Shavasana. And when you're ready, extend those legs out, palms up. Let your feet fall open naturally, just relaxing your whole body in a corpse pose. And we're going to totally and completely relax for your guided meditation. So closing your eyes, you're going to completely relax your body. And I want you to let go of any tension left in your feet or in your ankles, releasing any tension in your calves, your lower leg. Let go of any tension in your knees. Release all the tension in your thighs, your hamstrings. Exhaling any tension left in your hips. Softening your belly. Relaxing all the little muscles around your chest. Softening your shoulders. Relaxing the muscles in your arms, your biceps, your triceps, all the way down to your fingertips. Drawing your attention to the back of your neck where you store most of your tension, and just let it go. Release it now. Let it go. Unclench your jaw, soften your tongue. Soften the little muscles around your eyes. Maybe you have a little smile on your face because you feel so completely relaxed. Even the little muscles on the top of your scalp. Letting go. So in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine yourself walking on a path in a mountain where there's just trees and grass, and it's just so much beautiful nature around you. The trees are really tall, but as you look up and gaze at the trees, you see the sun sparkling through, and it feels so perfect here. The sun is on your shoulders, but yet you're provided shade. Maybe you hear the birds in the trees, and you're walking along the path. And as you walk along this path, you're taking in all the wild plants and wildflowers, and you notice how absolutely peaceful and safe you feel here. And as you walk along this path, you notice there's a little body of water, a miniature lake or a little pond up ahead. And you head towards that pond. You notice how the sun sparkles and dances across the water as the water moves. And as you approach this pond, You notice the flow of water that's coming into it and how the water just smoothly rolls over the rocks. And it goes around the rocks and it goes over the rocks. And it's just perfect. It's just so smooth as it enters into this pond. And you notice how peaceful and safe you feel here. You can see all the plants and the moss, the green moss all around the rocks, around this water space. You feel the coolness from that moss, but you feel safe and peaceful and serene and unconditionally loved here. Take it all in and notice how that feels physically in your body. That feeling of being safe, that feeling of being free to walk around this pond and in this little forest. You feel so safe and so peaceful. And notice what that feels like in your body physically. Taking in the smells or the sounds of the nature. Go ahead and take one last look all around, the trees, the sun. Take in the fresh air. Take in that beautiful pond. Feels so good and peaceful to be here. We're going to head back to your mat, taking that sense of peacefulness, unconditional love, and that true feeling of safety with you. So as you become more present here on your mat, you're going to begin to deepen your breath, wiggling your fingers and your toes. Feeling peaceful, feeling safe, feeling loved, feeling amazing, feeling full of energy. Go ahead and bring your hands up over your head and take a nice good morning stretch. And when you're ready, roll over onto your right side. And push yourself up to seated and join me. Let's take an inhale up together. Inhale. And exhale, palms at your heart. And may you not only continue to feel so safe and peaceful and loved, may you get to share that with everyone you come in contact with today. And may that last you the rest of the week or month or year. That said, namaste. Thank you for joining me here on my golf course and all that comes with it. The dogs, the golfers, the lawnmowers. But I've enjoyed my time here with you today. I hope you got something out of it. We worked some muscles. We relaxed the mind and body. There goes the Bud Light lady. Guess it's beer 30 somewhere. It's only about 9 o'clock in the morning, but anyway, thank you for joining me. This is Tami Lindahl, the Fit Patriot, and I appreciate you. Namaste. Bye for now.